All right, so this is a 66 diesel. This is a second one that we have. This one's got a wide front, but not a factory wide front. Somebody put like a 77 one on here. But it does work. In order to make that work, you gotta run this. And I think you gotta run spacers. Yeah, spacers here to get it to work, but it does work, I guess. I'm thinking these are 77 too, the thicker. So what I'm gonna do on this tractor, I had a lot of issues with it putting fuel into the oil. And I haven't really run this tractor a lot since we got it, really for that reason. The oil's a little bit high right now. It seemed like it has fuel in it. I did get this injection pump in and I got it gone through, and disappointingly I think it's still putting fuel into the oil. Probably not as bad. So I want to change the oil. I'm going to put like a straight 30 in it. So shortly after I got this pump back, the place that did it went out of business. So I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, but probably not a good sign. There's what's known as an umbrella seal over here. I wonder if that could be leaking, but what I want to do for now is I want to change it, put like a straight 30, and then when I'm done running it, I'll shut it off at the sediment bowl here, and then hopefully it won't drain down. Maybe it needs a good run too, a good warm up too. We'll see. The oil level is high on it, but it's not super high. I think it is. Let's just set over the high mark here. So it's not putting a lot in, and I think what helps is shutting the fuel off. It does not have a manual pump in the engine. It's got an electric pump, which eliminates one possibility of leakage. I have to go this way. So here you can see it's got a electric pump on it. It eliminates the one that's driven off the cam. It's sad that these filters, I remember when they're like 15, now they're like 40. You can get the ankle ones from Corvus for 30. I just got one at O'Reilly's, a Wix, for 34. That's with a discount. And that's a shame because everything's going nuts. Yeah, you can see it's got the super panels on too, which it shouldn't have, but it is what it is. This one's got a crappy wheel too. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. How long was that gonna go before it decides to take a poop? Other than that though, I think the guy was fixing it up. You can see the primer on the hood and here. Alright, so let's get the oil draining. There's a big plug down here. Hopefully this, yeah, plenty big for that. Hey, I got it. Time to get some oily hands. Yes, I'm draining it cold, but not like warming it up is going to do much. The engine should be clean, that's for sure. right? I forget how much these hold. Isn't it like a gallon? I got 2.5 gallons. I got a 1540 diesel oil, and then I got a straight 30. And to try and get the oil pressure up a little bit more, I'm gonna try a straight 30. I can smell diesel in my hands, so telltale sign that there's fuel in here. I'm kind of surprised how dirty it is for being just changed not real long ago. Although I say that, and it's probably been years, but it hasn't run much. Alright. Well, let's work on this filter. Should be pretty easy to get off. One would think. How much drippy are we gonna get? How much oil did it have? Not much. Not much at all. That means that I got most of it out. This actually can come out of here. Seems like it's in there decent, I guess. Wonder how many of those come out with the filter and then get thrown out. Okay, so I will oil the filter. I got a Yikes 51105. Supposed to be the right one for this. Does it look like the old one? It does. And look at, if you take off the 5, 1105. Napa. Got this at good old O'Reilly's. They've usually got somewhat decent prices. I found they're quite often they're cheaper than Napa. All right, I'm gonna oil this guy and just dip my hand in it. Or my finger, not my whole hand. Okay. Should be pretty easy to install this guy. And I'll throw a date on. I usually go hand tight, but I can put a little bit on it. How much? Throw a date on it. It is 4/26. There, good for 20 years. Now I gotta get the plug back on and then fill her with oil. And then she'll need a battery and try it. Well, I should put a new gasket on here because it's pretty flattened out. But I don't know if I have one. Yeah, this one's really bad though. I'll just see if I can find one.
2 hours later.
Alright, so in all of our parts box I found a new drain plug. Comes with this washer with a O-ring on it. Don't know how it'll work, but I'm gonna try it. The original one is 1.1/8. This is 1.25" socket. So I got a socket too. And a ratchet. So I will clean the spot it goes on the pan. Got a socket with 1.25" on it. Should be good. Now we do the oil. I don't know how much it holds, but I'll find out. I know it's not 2.5 gallons. Okay. Let's give her some oil, huh? No, it ain't real light in here, but that's what I got. I'm thinking it's around a gallon. All right, let's see if we got any leakage. It's dry. Dry as a popcorn fart. All right, I'll be back when I get her. Oh, I got her just perfect. I got her like right here. The line is here. It's like right, basically just touching the line. So it's perfect. And that's with pushing it down. So as long as there's no leaks here, although it's gonna go down after the filter has to be pumped full. And that could be why it's somewhat was high anyway. Somewhat because maybe the filter doesn't seal very good, so the oil runs down right away. So we'll keep an eye on her here. The next step is to get her going. And I want to run it outside, maybe even plow with it, as long as that tire doesn't give me crap. But I want to run it a little bit and give it a workout. I really haven't worked it much since I got it because of that problem. So I do like these funnels though, they're pretty handy. You keep all the crap out. You got the cap on the here and here. Alright, so aside from running it, this job is done. It's pretty easy. Good old spin on filters. Oil I'm using is Tractor Supply heavy duty diesel oil, and then straight 30. Straight 30 because I'm hoping that the oil pressure goes up a little bit more, but I'm actually not going to worry about it too much as long as I know that it's pure oil. My 66 I just did doesn't have perfect oil pressure either. That engine was just done, but then those gauges might not be that accurate either. It's hard to say. Alright, so I'm gonna run it a different day because I got other things to do. And you're like, what could be more important than that? Well, I gotta get my computer working because I did a post on there, and when I was editing that 66 part 2, the 266s, the hard drive crashed as I was editing it. So I gotta see what I gotta do for that. Maybe you'll get a computer geek video. Alright, so what we got left on this oil change is we gotta start it up. And what you hear is the electric pump. There's an electric pump on here. Took a while to get it going. I wiggled the wires up here because I had juice to the starter, but the pump wasn't working, but now it is. So we're gonna see what it'll do here. All right, are you ready? Get it out of gear. We got throttle. So I'm gonna have to hit this lever. Ready? Well, we lost a fan blade.
Yeah. Yeah, she broke right off.
Where the hell is it hitting?
I think right here.
Where?
Right here in the coaling here.
Alright, shut the switch off. Never any freaking light, huh?
Now what makes it do that? Something shifted all that time it sat.
There's a lot of room there, though.
Well, there wasn't.
Everywhere I look, there's a lot of room. It's got to be... Was it bent out or something? It looks like the top.
Wherever it was hitting, it should be shiny. Oh, I see.
The scrapes on the top, see that?
Hmm?
You see the scrapes on the top?
No, there's a big dent right there.
Where?
Where she blew.
Here?
Right there. See that?
Yeah, but that wouldn't have been touching it while it was turning.
She was touching somewhere.
Was it even? Okay, the fan blade was not a fresh break. Well, it was, but it wasn't. There was only a little bit holding it.
You got the piece?
Yeah. There was only this much holding it. That's why.
So it started twisting in there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Lost its clearance.
It had no strength. Well, the good thing is I'm sure we got some spares. So we got a 66 parts tractor. See, look at that. This was all an old brake.
Yeah.
It was only holding like that much.
Yeah.
So it probably started flexing, and at least it came out that way and not through the radiator. I should have killed it right away, but
So where did you pick it up, at the bottom?
on the floor.
On the floor. It made its way there.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, hey, it did run. Right?
You don't want to run it like this?
No, not with 3. Or do you think it'd be fine? I don't know.
Well, I thought just enough to warm it up a little bit.
Let me check the oil again now. Well, I can say that blade ain't gonna be a problem anymore.
No.
But it ain't gonna be balanced, but maybe it don't need to be. I don't know.
Well, if it vibrates too much, we'll shut it down. The damage is done on that blade.
Yeah, I gotta add a little bit more oil now. I'll just pump the filter full.
Yeah.
That's why I left the stuff out here, because I knew it would need to be done. So you, when we bought this tractor, I remember you were screwing around talking to a guy with a ponytail.
Yep.
At least you didn't have a man bun.
Right.
What happened there?
There was a lot of people after this tractor. And every 5 minutes they'd come in and somebody would start it to hear it run. Pretty soon they ran the battery dead. Then when I went to auction it off, it didn't start. Then my partner, he was talking to a guy with a ponytail.
Who was your partner?
It was you.
Yeah.
And nowhere's around. The auctioneer come and started selling the tractor. I looked up on the hill. He was still talking and his arms were going.
I really wish I wasn't bidding against you.
Yeah. So when my partner finally showed up, I said, well, you weren't here, so we lost it. But then I'm the one who had bid it, so.
Yeah, there was a, you know what it's like at auctions. They say they're gonna do this, and then they're gonna go on to that, and they're gonna go all the way around here. Then, so I thought I had an hour at least, and I was just getting some sunblock put on, and some guy started talking about his mounted cultivators on the 77 and stuff, and I was trying to keep an eye on the auction. All of a sudden, I seen the crowd move over to the tractors, and I had to hurry up and get there. I never ran so fast. I almost had a heart attack that day.
Yeah, me too.
Why, you didn't have to run?
No, but I thought you were gonna be there. Didn't we buy a plow at that auction too?
Yeah, I just can't believe you were bidding against me.
Yeah, that don't work so good.
All right, so what do you want to do? Should we start it again or what?
I think we could start it and watch how bad it's out of balance, and if it's bad, shut it down.
I don't think that would even matter much as long as the other blades are good. Feel the ones on that side, are they solid? This one's good.
Yeah, this one sure seems solid.
Cause that one there,
One that didn't.
as I said, it was broke a while. It was broke.
That's why she wasn't clearing. She was
Three-quarters of the way.
twisting all over the place until it twisted enough and broke off.
Yeah, let's get a different one. Actually, I could weld this one actually too.
I would think so. You could, like you said,
TIG weld it.
it's been partly broke for a while.
We'll try that. See how that does. Just touching the top line, people. So that's good. Good. It's good. All right. You want to try it again then?
I got my plug out now.
Which one? Oh, that one.
The manifold plug. Whenever you're ready.
Well, I would have thought it would have went.
Well, she's pretty cold yet. You didn't shut the gas off, did you?
No time.
Did you check your stopper there? That's good.
Yeah, that's good. It is good. ticking's getting about as old as you.
Really?
And I showed you up again.
You did?
Yeah, getting that cap off for you.
Yeah.
That water cap.
You're younger than me.
Yeah, we're filming 1.5 Men here.
Yep. That's right.
Well, the pressure was pretty good on it. It was better than it was before.
Oil pressure?
Yeah. So I think we're gonna go with that. I mean, even on my 66, I restored. It varies it at the start, but not later.
Oh yeah, your oil warms up.
Yeah.
When your oil warms up, it gets thinner. But I could fix that on that one.
Yeah.
This one don't need it. I fixed a lot of them.
Where is it? Right here, isn't it? Right here.
Yep. But you gotta be careful, there's a spring in there and a plunger, and you add a couple washers and then it pushes harder on the spring and then it'll make your pressure go up.
It ran pretty good, huh?
Yes, it did. I had a little tick.
Yeah. You're gonna get a tick in your ass.
I don't know what made that little tick come on, but
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the fan off and then TIG weld it.